Come on and ease on down the road. Come on, ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road. Pick your left foot up when your right one's down. Come on, legs keep moving, don't you lose no ground. Just you keep on keeping on the road that you choose. Don't you give up walking, 'cause you gave up shooting. Ease on down the road. Come on, ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down.
Good morning, Vikings. Welcome back to Viking View here at Emmons High School. Vikings, I would like to remind you students that are interested in trying out for cheer, Vicas, color guard, ballet folklorico, and the King's Dance Crew that there'll be a mandatory parent meeting today in auditorium starting at 5:30 p.m. The meeting will end at 7, and it is encouraged that you attend to hear all the trial activities. Students, if you are wondering where to look for volunteer opportunities, look no further because high school childcare volunteers are needed for Irving.net adult ESL classes. The locations consist of Thomas Haley Elementary from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. Tuesday to Thursday, and Brown Elementary from 5:30 to 8:15 p.m. also Tuesday to Thursday, and last but not least, Austin Middle School from 5:45 to 8:30 p.m. on Mondays. For more information, contact Delia Watley at 972-600-3770 or at the email provided below if interested. And now to today's kid for sports.
Good morning, Emmons Nation. I'm David with sports. On Friday, our JV baseball team will be playing against Berkner High School. The game will start at 6 and the game will be out at Berkner High School. Also on Friday, our boys and girls soccer team will be playing against Irving High. The boys will play at Irving and the girls will be here at Nimitz. The boys' varsity team start at 4:30, JV start at 6, and the varsity start at 7:15. And the girls' varsity team start at 6 and the varsity will start at 7:30. And again on Friday, the boys' basketball team will be playing against Hebron. They start at 5 for freshmen, 6:30 for JV, and 8 for varsity.
Morning, Vikings. This is Edward here with the segment dedicated to Black History Month. Today's person of interest is Martin Luther King Jr., alternatively known as MLK. He fought for civil rights for black people using nonviolent methods and techniques. One speech that is well known is his I Have a Dream speech, which reached out to millions of people in Washington, D.C. MLK's dream eventually became a reality when in 1964, the Civil Rights Act put an end to segregation and discrimination. Well, that's all for today. Now back to you, Walter.
Thanks, Edward. Attention all National Honor Society members. You will have 2 meetings tomorrow. The first meeting will start at 8:15 and the second will start at 4:20. Both meetings will be in room 220. On a different note, this weekend, February 8th and 9th, the Nimitz Academic Decathlon team will participate in a regional meet at Mesquite High School. The relay will be held at 2 on Saturday afternoon in Mesquite High School main gym. The overall theme for this year is the 1960s, so all questions in the relay will be concerning this decade. The award ceremony is at 5 Saturday evening in the Mesquite High School auditorium. Well, that's all the news for today, Vikings. I wish you a great Wednesday.
How do you feel when you get spinal taps? What happens?
I have to stop eating at midnight.
And then?
I go into the hospital. We wait, and then we go into a room, and then the spinal tap happens.
He loves sports, soccer, baseball, and he had done camps throughout the summer. And I remember giving him a shower one night, and he had bruises all over his body. And I called the pediatrician, and she sent us for blood work on a Monday. And Tuesday morning, I got a call at 6:30 in the morning to send us to the hospital. In the ER, I remember being pulled aside by the ER doctor and told that AJ had leukemia.
Thank you for participating in the Collect for Cures program. You will be helping a lot of people with cancer. In fact, many of the people you will be helping are students just like yourselves. The money you raise will help the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society help find cures for cancers that are in the blood.
Being part of the program is really touching. Seeing that you're changing so many people's lives is amazing.
If I'm here in school and we're raising money for them, that I know that they're not out there alone fighting for themselves.
The best part for me for participating is just knowing that I'm helping people.
Well, there are different types of these cancers, affecting the billions of red and white cells that make up our blood. Cancer happens when the white cells that fight viruses grow out of control. When that happens, the body can no longer protect itself from getting sick.
He couldn't run. He kept complaining of his stomach hurting, that he couldn't breathe, that he just didn't have the energy.
Blood cancer affects more than just the blood. It affects the marrow in your bones and your lymph nodes, too. Did you know that there are nearly 1.2 million people living with or in remission from a blood cancer in the United States?
There were so many setbacks, there were so many hospital stays.
For Grace, her mass was bulky in size, and so they decided that they were going to do about 5 rounds of chemo.
When I used to get chemotherapy, some of the medicines I didn't really feel that well.
Okay, so how do you help? You are going to help kids and adults with blood cancers because the money you raise helps doctors and researchers find new medicines that can treat the cancer. Like immunotherapies that use the patient's own immune system to fight the cancer.
We try to raise money for kids that have cancer and try to find a cure.
You can raise money online. Every class will get their own fundraising page, and every student can set up their own online page that is easily shared on social.
My class, we will have our own page and we raise money. Everybody in the class shares a link.
There are so many ideas on how to raise even more money.
We're also doing Chuck Your Change, where teen drivers, they could chuck the change from out their cars.
By raising money, you can earn volunteer hours. There are also other prizes, like a limited edition t-shirt. You can even win a celebration party, too.
We know that we're doing something important for other people, and we're getting a step closer to finding cures and making people's lives better.
At this point in our journey, AJ is, what sports are you playing?
Baseball and soccer.
And he's in school, and we are still getting treatment, and there's a lot of hope.
Not only will you be helping kids just like you who are sick, but you will be helping change the future of cancer treatment by helping researchers discover new cures. And most importantly, you get to be the reason someone lives. And that's the biggest reward.
Thank you for all the schools that are participating in this amazing fundraising opportunity.
Thank you for giving money and supporting people like our family, raise awareness and research money. We are grateful for everything that you've done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for all that you're doing.
Please stand for the pledge. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.